welcome to the math class. Wait for a few minutes, we'll start our session. In exercise number 1.6, till the second problem will complete it in the last class. Yeah, I think everybody receive your portion for your next cycle test. Okay, that max next cycle test portion is exercise number 1.5 and 1.6. How much will complete it till Friday? That is your portion. Okay, don't bother about the remaining thing. Yeah, as much will complete it till Friday. Yeah, that is your portion. And Monday and Tuesday we have the complete revision. Yeah, the complete revision for your cycle test. Okay, fine. In exercise number 1.6, third one. Now we'll start at the third one. Third one, first subdivision. Yesterday itself, I'll explain what is that idea. That's the union of the three sets. Okay, the coordinate number of union of the three sets. The coordinate number of the three sets. Exercise number 1.6, third one. N of A union B union C, which is equal to N of A plus N of B plus N of C minus N of A intersection B minus N of B intersection C minus N of A intersection C plus N of A intersection B intersection C. Yeah, the intersection between the two sets alone is minus, negative. The intersection between the two sets alone is minus. The intersection between the three sets is addition. N of A intersection B intersection C, that is plus. Okay, easily you can bypass this formula, that N of A plus N of B plus N of C minus A intersection B and B intersection C and A intersection C. Then last one is plus N of A intersection B intersection C. This is only the idea for the third problem. The first two subdivisions, they will define a set A. Okay, they will define a set A. I'll write down the element of set A, comma, C, comma, E, comma, F, comma, H. These are the element of set A and element of set B. C, D, E, F. Element of set C. A, B, C, F. Yeah, these are the element of set A, B, C. Now we'll verify. Okay, now we'll verify. First, identify A union B union C. Okay, N of A union B union C, and then you can identify A intersection B, B intersection C, A intersection C, and A intersection B intersection C. Next, you can identify the coordinate number, and then you can verify whether LHS and RHS are equal. Okay, first I'll proceed to identify A union B union C. Union of the three sets. Okay, just you can join the element of the three sets A and B, C, D, E, F, H. That's all. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, H. Yeah. This is the union of the three sets. Okay. This is the union of the three sets. Next, A intersection B. A intersection B, common between A and B. Which elements are common between the set A and B? Which elements are common? C, C, and E, E, F, F. Okay, the common elements are C, E, F. So these are the common element. Okay, intersection between the two set A and B. The common elements for the set A and B is C, E, F. Next, common between the set B and C. B intersection C. Common between the set B and C. Now we can observe C, C. Next is F. That's all. Only the two elements is common between the set B and C. Okay. Which elements are common for the set B and C? C and F. Only the two elements are common. Next is common between the set A and C. A intersection C. This is equal to, observe the set A and observe the element of set C. Which elements are common? A, C, and F. The three elements are common. A, C, F. A, C, F. The three elements are common. Next, common between the three sets. A intersection B intersection C. Now you can observe all the three sets. Which elements are common for the three sets? A, but A is not in B. That's why this is not common. Next C. C, C, C. Okay, C is common for the three sets. E, 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 but E is not there in the set C. Next F, F, F. Therefore, the element C, F is common for the element C and F is common for the three sets. Now I'll write the cardinal number. Now I'll write the cardinal number. N of A union B union C. How many number of elements in this set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, N of A. Number of elements in set A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of elements in set B. N of B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 elements in set B. N of C, cardinal number of set C. How many number of elements? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 elements. Next is N of A intersection B. For A intersection B, how many number of elements? 3 elements. B intersection C, 2 elements. And A intersection C, 3 elements. N of A intersection C. And next A intersection B intersection C. That N of A intersection B intersection C, which is equal to 2. Now we can verify whether these two are equal or not equal. N of A union B union C is equal to 7. Okay, fine, which is equal to N of A is equal to 5. 5 plus 4 plus 4. Next, A intersection B is 3. That is minus 3, minus 2, minus 2, plus 2. Now we'll simplify. Plus 2, minus 2 getting cancelled. Minus 3, minus 2. It's nothing but minus 5 and plus 5 getting cancelled. This one, right? I'm sorry, that A intersection C is 3. Student, listen carefully. Write the elements correctly. Then only you got a correct answer. Otherwise, your answer is wrong. Because N of A intersection C, that A intersection C consists of 3 elements. But I'll write the answer as 2. That's why I didn't get the correct answer. Okay. That A intersection B is equal to 3. That is minus 3, minus 2, minus 3, plus A intersection B intersection C is equal to 2. Plus 2, minus 2 getting cancelled. And we'll simplify the remaining thing. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 4 equal to 13. 13 minus 6 equal to 7. 13 minus 6 equal to 7. Therefore, you got the answer 7 equal to 7. Okay, we got the answer 7 equal to 7. LHS and RHS are equal. Okay, therefore, verify the result. Okay, therefore, N of A union B union C. Once again, you can repeat. Okay, after getting the answer 7 equal to 7, once again you can repeat that N of A union B union C is equal to the full thing. Once again, you can write in the at the end of the problem. This is only the idea. You can complete this problem. Very simple idea only. Just you'll identify union and intersection. Union for 3 sets and intersection between the 2 sets and the 3 sets. Then you can identify the cardinal number and substitute in this expression, and you can simplify. You got the answer. But for all the problem, it must be equal only. This is the idea for the previous problem. The second problem also the same idea. For second problem, 2 sets, but this one is 3 sets. That's all. This is only the difference. The second solution, you can do it as a homework and refer today's homework in Google Classroom. You can submit in the Google form also. Once you are finished, means copy the 4th problem. Just go through the 4th problem. So what is the information they will given in the 4th problem? Yeah, they will given 3 or 4 lines, but don't bother about the problem. It is very simple. Using Venn diagram. Okay, using Venn diagram will complete the problem. Yeah, using Venn diagram will complete the problem. There's nothing in the problem. It's very simple idea. It's a practical application of Venn diagram. Once you are finished, mean go through the 4th problem. Read the statement of the problem. What you have to understand from the given problem, just you can go through. And then I'll move on to the solution for 4th problem. So again repeating, for the third problem, they will given the expression. Okay, they will given the expression that n of A union. Just will verify. Okay, verify means you want for few information. What is the information? That A union B union C. What is that? A union B union C. And what is A intersection B and B intersection C? A intersection C and A intersection B intersection C. First you can identify. Then only identify the cardinal number. This is the idea for the third problem. Okay, fine. What is the information they will given in the fourth problem? In a class, all the students take part in either music or drama. Maybe the school conducts a lot of competition. For example, the grade 9 students are participating in the singing competition the last week. Maybe the next week then the school will conduct any other competition. That a few persons are participating in the competition. Okay. Here the information is based on the participation of the event, music and drama. Okay. What are the major things here? Music and drama. Okay. We'll consider one is music, another one is drama. Okay. There are two events. Okay. In a class, all students take part in either music or drama or both. For example, in your class, for few person willing to participate in singing competition, or few person willing to participate in the drama. But for few person, okay, it may be a few person or participate both singing and drama, okay, because you are willing to participate in both the events, okay. For example, in the sports day, okay, just you can consider for the sports day, for example, okay. 25 students take part in music, okay. Here they will given 25 students take part in music, okay. 30 students take part in drama, and 8 students take part in both music and drama. Okay, 8 students are participating that both music and drama. Okay, here you want to identify the number of students who take part only music. What does mean by that only music now? The particular student, okay, he participate or she participate only in music competition. Okay, he didn't go to the drama. Okay, here you want to identify that. For example, okay, I'll draw in a Venn diagram. Then I'll explain the problem. You can easily connect the concept. For this problem, using the n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A into B. The results also will apply and do the problem. But which is the easiest way? The Venn diagram is the easiest way to do the problem. Okay, Venn diagram only is the easiest way for fourth problem. Okay, I'll represent every information in the Venn diagram. This is for music and this is for drama. For music, first letter M, and drama first letter D. This is the universal set. Okay, how many of them participate in music? 25 students. How many of them participate in drama? 30 students. And 8 students take part in both music and drama. That 8 is the intersection. Okay, the common. The 8 is common. Okay, the 8 is common. Here you want to find how many of them participate only music. What about the only music now? For example, the 8 of them participate both music and drama. Okay, what is the problem? That only the 8 students are problem, because they are participating in music, also they will participate in drama. That's why you can remove the 8 students from music. Simply you can subtract. What is the answer? 25 minus 8. Okay, 25 minus 8. Then it becomes 17. Okay, 25 minus 8 is equal to 17. And next, 30 minus 8, which is equal to 22. Yeah, they will ask 3 questions using Venn diagram without doing any steps. Okay, without doing any steps, you'll directly get the answer. Yeah. Okay, fine. Here we'll write for just we can introduce a few things. Okay, what is the few thing now? Just we'll write let M and D. Okay, because it denotes that M and D. What does mean by M? What does mean by D? Okay, just we can introduce let M and D be the students who participate are who take part in music and drama. But it's not necessary to write, okay? But you'll introduce the information. Why you are using M and why you are using D. What is mean by M? What is mean by D? Don't bother about the universal set, okay? Yeah, don't bother about the universal set. Let M and D be the students who take part in music and drama. Just introduce. What is M? What is D? Okay. Now, what is the information they will ask? Suppose you do the problem by solving with the formula, means they'll consider N of M is equal to 25. N of D is equal to 30 and N of M intersection D is equal to 8. Yeah, this is also you can just write, but no need to do by the formula. Directly you'll go with the Venn diagram. That's only Venn diagram is the very simplest way to get the answer. Okay, very simple calculation. Within inside a Venn diagram, we'll just subtract and can do the calculation and write. Okay, this is for your understanding and write, but it's not necessary for your exam point of view. Okay, now we'll come to the conclusion for this problem. That's all. We'll come to the conclusion for this problem. Number of students. Write down the answer. Number of students number of students take part in only music, which is equal to how many number of students take part only music, that is 17. Second subdivision, number of students take part in only drama, which is equal to 30 minus 8, that is 22. Okay, that only na the student who didn't participate in the drama, okay, participate in music na, they must participate. First Venn diagram, okay, Venn diagram with the sum. Okay, without Venn diagram means they didn't give the mark. Okay, don't write the direct answer. Okay, using Venn diagram you'll do the problem. Is it clear? Okay, the number of students who take part only in drama. Okay, sorry, only in drama na, they participate only in drama. They didn't go to music. Is it fine? Yeah, for example, a sports day, the teacher will give the instruction. Okay, what is the instruction? For only you will participate in 2 games. Okay, only 2 games. Now you must participate only in 2 games. That's all. Okay, then I will participate only in 3 games. Now only 3 games. For example, only one. You must participate in any one of the event only. Okay, here will identify. They will given the information. They will participate music and drama as well as drama. But how many number of students are participating? Only music and only drama. And last one, total number of students in the class. Okay, here they didn't given the how many number of students in the class. Okay, you want to identify the total number of students in the class. Okay, that is also very easy. How to identify the total number of students? Na? The total number of students. Total number of students, which is equal to, add the subtracted value, 17, 8 and 22. And how many number of students in the class? 47. Okay, suppose a few members having some doubt. So why you subtract the answer and you can add? You'll directly add 25 plus 8 plus 30 means you got the answer. No, that is wrong. That 8 people are common. Okay, the common na, they participate in music, also they will participate in drama also. That's why you'll remove. Then you'll add that 17 students, only 17 students are participate in music and only 22 students participate in drama. 8 students participate in both drama and music. Okay, both drama and music. Now we'll add, you got the answer. 47. Okay, in total 47. 47 is the total number of students in the class. Okay, total number of students in the class. Can copy this problem. But here means we'll identify that N of M union D. Okay, N of M union D. What's the formula? N of M plus N of D minus N of M intersection D. Then you can identify your answer. but better we'll go with the Venn diagram, because the Venn diagram only is the easiest way. Suppose formula means you'll miss the single information also, you didn't get the correct answer. Okay, that's why actually they didn't given by do the problem by Venn diagram, but for few problem definitely they will given solve the problem by Venn diagram. But always you can choose to do the problem by Venn diagram. Only for few problem we'll do by formula. Okay, this one is not necessary. That is for your understanding only. I'll write this information. Once you are finished, you can try to do the fifth problem. The same Venn diagram idea. But one thing is the common value is missing. Yeah, the common thing is missing. Sorry. Student, again I'm repeating, because for the fourth problem, fifth problem and all I can do by Venn diagram, because this is only the easiest way. Suppose we'll apply the formula method. This is called n of a minus b, and this is called n of b minus c. Okay, that's the idea. Yeah, that n of a minus b, and this is n of b minus c. But we'll apply each and everything as a separate formula. It is difficult. Okay. For n of b minus a is one formula, and n of a minus b one formula. Sorry, and n of a union b, that is another formula. But here you'll use the notation of m and d. Is anybody having any problem with the fourth question? Actually, the Venn diagram only is the very easiest way to get the solution. So without applying the formula. Okay, thank you. Once you have finished the fourth problem, move on to the fifth problem. Draw the Venn diagram for the fifth problem. What is the diagram we'll draw for the fourth problem? Same thing. Okay, fine. I'll move on to the fifth problem. For the fifth problem, also the same idea. In a party of 45 people, in a party of 45 people, here they will given the number of persons, the total number of people. Okay. For the previous problem, we only identify the total number of students in a class. But for the fifth problem, they will given in a party of 45 people. Each one like tea or coffee or both. Okay. Tea or coffee or both. Okay. It may be for few person like tea, or few person like coffee, or few person like both tea and coffee. Then 35 people like tea. Okay, they will given the information. 35 people are like tea, and 20 people like coffee. Find the number of people who like both tea and coffee. This is the middle one, that intersection between the two sets. Okay, you want to find what is the intersection between, how many of them like both coffee and tea. Next, do not like tea. Okay, they didn't do not like tea. Yeah, do not like tea na, they will like coffee. Then do not like coffee na, they like only tea. Okay, for the fifth problem. Same kind of Venn diagram that is involving the two sets. A few like coffee and few like tea. Okay, now we'll draw the diagram. This is for tea and this is for coffee. Yeah, how many of them like tea? 35 people like tea and 20 people like coffee. We don't know the common, that's why we'll consider as X. Okay, the common. Both, okay, like both tea and coffee, we'll consider as X. Okay, now I'll write the information. Let T and C be the people who like tea and coffee. Tea and coffee. Yeah. Suppose it's difficult to write the information, means no problem. Simply write T stands for the T. T is nothing but who likes tea. Okay. Who likes tea, and C stands for who likes coffee. Okay. Who likes coffee. Yeah. T stands for the T, who likes tea, and C stands for who likes coffee. Okay, let T and C be the people who like tea and coffee. And next one, here I consider, let X be the people who like both tea and coffee. Who like both tea and coffee. Tea and coffee. Yeah, here I can consider, let X be the people who like both tea and coffee. Okay, let X be the people who like both tea and coffee. Okay, fine. Here my aim is to identify the value of X. It's very simple. What is the idea? I'll apply for the previous problem. Same thing, one thing you can repeat here. That is minus X, and here it is minus X. Because we'll subtract. Because this amount only says this amount. The 35 minus X give the number of persons like coffee. Okay, sorry, number of persons did not like coffee, and the 20 minus X, number of persons did not like tea. Okay, this is only the amount. Okay, how to find the answer for this problem means, okay, from the Venn diagram, refer the Venn diagram first. How many number of people here? Totally 45 people. 45 people. In total, 45 people. We'll consider 45 people. Like a total 45 people. From the Venn diagram. From the Venn diagram, how many number of people? Refer the previous problem also. For the previous problem, we'll add everything. You got the total. But here they will given the total. You want to find the X value. 35 minus X plus X plus 20 minus X equal to 45. Minus X plus X getting cancelled. 35 plus 20 is nothing but 55. 55 minus X equal to 45. 45 will come to this side and minus X will move on to the next side. So exchange. Exchange now, what will be happen? 55 minus 45, which is equal to 10. The value of X is equal to 10. Then how many of them like both coffee and tea? How many of them like both coffee and tea? 10% or 10 people like both coffee and tea. Okay, 10 people like both coffee and tea. Okay, 10 people like both coffee and tea. How 45? Now they will given the total. Refer the problem. In a party of 45 people. Okay, they will given as 45. In a party, 45 people. Okay, that's why we'll consider this is equal to 45. The total. Then you got the answer for both like tea and coffee is 10. Then first subdivision is over. This is the solution for first subdivision. For the second subdivision, I'll write the second subdivision here. Number of people do not like tea. Number of people do not like tea. The number of people do not like tea. Do not like tea, which is equal to, do not like tea means this amount. Okay, the 20 minus X, 20 minus 10, which is equal to 10. Then third one, do not like tea, now they will like coffee. Okay, do not like tea, now they will like, because only the two options. One is tea, another is coffee. The same way you can complete the next subdivision. Okay, you can copy this problem. Number of people do not like coffee. Do not like coffee, which is equal to 35 minus 10, that is equal to 25. That is 25. That's all. That's the solution for, this is the solution for first subdivision and second and third subdivision. directly you'll get the answer from the Venn diagram. Okay. Number of people do not like tea. Do not like tea. The do not like tea na coffee count, and do not like coffee na tea count. The same way, example also few problems there. You can go through the few problems. I think that example number 1.30 and 1.31. Okay, better you can go through the two examples. Example number 1.30 and 1.31. I can go through the sixth problem in your home. I'll come to the solution for the sixth problem on tomorrow's session. Okay. Okay, it is based on the pass percentage. Okay, students, thank you. We'll meet on tomorrow's session. Those who have finished me, you can leave the session. Thank you, everyone. Those who didn't complete the problem, complete quickly. Otherwise, you can take a screenshot. Okay, those who didn't complete me, you can take a screenshot. Those who have finished me, can leave the session quickly and get back to the next session on time. Student, on daily basis, you must revise all the problems. Okay, thank you, everyone.